overpayment because you done paid the bill twice.
Okay, so you said that you pay a couple of times and then you get an overpayment and then they supposed to send that check back to you, correct?
It's gonna be an overpayment no matter what because you've been doing it for years. So let's say you've had this electric bill. You've been with the electric company for 10 years, right? You've been 10 years. Let's say your electric $1,000 every month. 10 years. Add it up. That's fraud. You're gonna get that back when you do that form. That's fraud. Because you've been thinking they're applying this coupon, right? Go get your money. Go get your money. It's in there waiting on you. It's in an account. You know what they do? They take it, it's in an account, and they do a 1099-A on the account because it's abandoned, and then they collect it because you ain't been collecting this whole time. That's how they get the money. It's sitting there. It has to sit there for 3 years. 3 years.
What's the phone? 86. What is it? 81. What is the phone?
I'm sorry? Oh, the form? The 8165. 8165.
I'll get that, put that in the chat. Somebody put 8165 in the chat, please, for that form. So you can know you got it. And touch the screen. Tap the screen. I'm sorry, tap the screen. What's the name of the form again? Bree?
I'm sorry?
Form, because I don't think they're putting it in the chat.
U.S. Postal Inspection Service mail fraud report.
Put that in the chat, you guys. You have to
yeah, she got it. They got it in there. They got it in there.
Okay, because I can't see it.
This is the form. So after you done sent it the first time and they didn't credit your account, I would go ahead and I would fill out this form because they've been committing fraud on you for however long you've been paying that bill. Somebody said it sounds too good to be true. I'm praying God this works and not haunt you later. You ain't gotta haunt me. Pay your bill though. Keep paying your bill until they do it.
She said about 3 tries. She didn't say the first time. She said stay in honor. Stay paying your bills. She said about the 3rd time. Keep that in mind. She said the 3rd time. So keep it in mind.
They should send you, and you're looking to come back. What you're looking to come back is the bottom portion of the bill, the coupon. When they start sending it back, they're doing.
What's going to cost you to try? How much is going to cost you to try a card for $6? Card? What's it going to cost you to try it?
I agree.
Yeah,
it's worth it. It's worth a shot.
What you gonna do? Go to jail? I mean, it's just that's their form. It ain't like you creating a form.
All right, where do you send the form? So when you fill out this form, you're gonna send it to here. It says on the form on the last page, it says return this form to your postmaster or mail to Criminal Investigation Service Center, Attention Mail Fraud, 433 West Harrison Street, room 3255, Chicago, Illinois. It says it on the form wall.
This is when you receive the coupon back from them, right? Is that when you fill this out? Sorry to interrupt.
No, so once you okay, so once you sorry, I want to skip. So once you send this off, right?
Okay.
You send it registered, get your certified mail receipt back, right? Or if you know this number, the tracking number right here.
Okay.
Okay, so the tracking number or the tracking number on your registered mail, you can take it and track it. If you already know it's en route to coming back to you, it's already processed. It's already processed. Go ahead and call the company. I always do a courtesy call. Because they're supposed to do it. Now this is a scheme, y'all. They be scheming you. So They're gonna stick to their script, but we always have to act in good faith, right? So give them a call, and you're gonna say, "Hey, did you get my bill payment I sent in the mail?" And they're gonna say, "Oh, well, what did you send?" And you're gonna say, "Well, I don't know the correct terminology. I don't know if y'all call it, because this is mad important, y'all. What I'm about to tell y'all. Every company has its own terms and terminology. Every company. What you might think a check is, they ain't thinking that's a check. What you might consider cash, they might not consider cash. What you might think a money order is, they might not think a money order is. Okay? Everybody's terms and terminology is different. So when you call them, you be like, "Oh, I sent a payment through the mail." And if they say we didn't get it, I always give them 2 days the most. Now I don't give them no time because I know the back office. But in the beginning, I gave 2 days. Me personally, right now, I'd be like, they say they didn't receive payment because I know they have 24 hours. Have 24 hours when they get there. Once it says that they've received it, and then they say, "Oh," you say, "Hey, I don't see it apply to my account." And then they're gonna give you some spiel. "Oh, well, how did you send payment?" "Oh, I sent it certified mail. I have your bank signature on it." See, the front office don't know what the back office doing. They keep them blind up front. All right. So customer service, don't be going round and round with customer service all day. If you don't see it on there, they say, "Oh, well, we don't have it on there. You might want to give it 3 to 5 days." No, go ahead and file that form. While they work in their back office, you work your back office. They have 24 hours. Okay?
Can you guys tap the screen, please? Please tap the screen.
Now, 8165 form can be found on, you can do it on their website. They have it online. I do it by paper, and I also do it by mail, online. I'm sorry, I do it by paper and I also do it online. On the last page, it tells you where to send. I do it in 3. I do everything in 3s. If they do it, then I'm gonna do it. So I fill it out, I make a copy, I send it to this address, and I also give one to the postmaster because it says on here, "Return this form to your postmaster or mail to," and then it gives you the address right here on the last page. So I send it, I give it, and I fill it out online. You can Google it. It'll come up for you. You literally just type in, you can do a mail fraud report, and it's going to take you to the United States Postal Inspection Service mail fraud. Actually, I can show y'all real quick.
What is their address? Is it a Chicago address?
It's on the form.
Yeah, I see it on the form, but I wanted to know what yours was.
It's a Chicago address. I use the same address on the form. The address on the form. Address on the form. No other address. And then I also give it to the postmaster. I just like to be extra. It's just me.
I asked, are you in Texas?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a little bit everywhere. I may be in Hawaii, but I be everywhere. Because I be doing a lot for a lot of people. You gotta catch me. Catch me where I'm at. I stick it and move.
I'm saying the process you tried it in.
I've tried it in Maryland. I've did it in Hawaii, and it's not a try. I've done it. Like, I ain't try. It worked. Maryland. My mama do it.
Okay,
my sister in Tennessee. Okay. I'm in Hawaii. I got some friends in Georgia. A friend in Texas has done it. A friend in Cali.
Yeah. And she did take us to the DMM 601.
Yeah.
Point
Nine point through
It tells you.
9.0.
It tells you solicitation and guise of bills, invoices, and statements.
Right. So it's not a process. We got to
It's
stop
not a
calling it.
process.
It's
It's what
not.
they tell you.
It's the law. It's
It's
law.
the law.
Yeah.
Thank you, 504, putting me for putting me in the box.
You're welcome. I saw you trying to talk to Bria an hour ago.
Yeah. Hi, Bree.
Hi.
I met you on another live.
Okay. So this is what you're doing. The solicitation must bear on its face either a disclaimer required by 39 USC 3001 D2A. If it don't say that on your bills, this is not a bill, this is solicitation. If it don't state this, then it's fraud.
Yeah. I had a problem with that with the power cut the other day. We got an argument over that. Over what a bill is and over what a bill is and what not a bill is.
Yeah, but those people are doing their job. You're literally talking to the front office.
Right.
The back office knows what's going on. I don't go round and round with the customer service reps and stuff like that because they're following a script. They gonna argue you down all day because they up there paying bills themselves.
And
They
I went
up
online.
there in the system themselves. You
And I
have to
went online.
sometimes, like my mom with BGE, I had to escalate hers to when I did her actually in Maryland, y'all, Maryland BGE, y'all, they did it like that. I ain't really had that trouble. I said, hey, can I speak to a supervisor? Immediately, I asked to speak to a supervisor. I said, hey, can I speak to a supervisor? Got me over to the supervisor. I said, yes, I sent in a payment via certified mail. And I don't see it processed. She said, oh, how did you send it? I said, oh, I sent it in. I sent the, and I sent it that way. And I don't know what y'all really call it, but I sent in a payment. So I said I sent in cash. If y'all look up the definition of what cash is, look up the legal and the banking definition of cash. I'm going to show y'all real quick.
Is it legal tender?
Cash. Legal.
No, I found out when I sent my bill to the electric company the other day. They told me to send it to it goes to a payment process center, and a human doesn't get it.
That's right. It's the lockbox service that they're doing.
So I had to do so I went online and got and got where you said I actually typed in the office of remittance coupon for a certain company, and they pull right on up.
Mm-hmm.
Tap that screen, please. Tap that screen. Let's get to 200,000 likes real quick. Tap that screen.
I'm looking at some of my bills. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
Lag.
Let's tap the screen. You guys send those gifts. You guys tip the panel. Please send Bree those gifts right now. You can stop for just send Bree those gifts. You're talking about being out of bill. It's just one bill. It's just a light bill, you guys. Send Bree those gifts, you guys. You should share some stuff with us today. You don't mind. Just sending those gifts to the panel. It costs you what? A few pennies, $1. Tap, you guys. Gift time. Excuse me, Black Swan. Let them send those gifts, Black Swan. Let them take 30 seconds to breathe. Let her breathe. Give her 30 seconds, you guys. Send those gifts, you guys. Appreciate y'all watching. Stopping by. Real estate after dark, you guys. Tap.
What? I heard my name.
No bonding paper needed. No.
Get those 1 cent stamps, you guys. 2 cent stamps this morning.
You can even print your bill online. Just print it off on regular paper.
Guys, tap. Send those gifts to breathe, you guys.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Tap. Hold up, Gary. Let me hustle on it right quick.
You got it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Gary, you can send those gifts too, Gary. You can tip the whole school while you're talking. You can send
I've been tipping.
That girl said, "Let me hustle real quick."
hustle quick, shit.
I know that's why. Let me get in my purse and go on. Hold on.
Hey, let me give a commercial for a second, Aisha. Just a little commercial. You know, we enjoying the show.
All right. I'm in my purse.
Yeah, go.
We'll
Yeah,
be back
let's
after
get
these
our bag up.
messages.
Get those pennies up, you guys. Tap the screen. Get the host. Touch that white circle with that yellow heart right there. Press the yellow heart, please. Tap.
Oh, what? I'm not even following you. What the fuck? My bad.
Bree, 3 o'clock this morning to come on here for y'all at 3 a.m. I woke Bree up. I said, Bree, come on, let's get it since 3 a.m. So you guys tap, tap, tap. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Send those gifts, you guys. Tap, 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 tap. Gift the host, you guys. Gift the host. Thanks to Pamela, you guys. Come on now, because they hold me down when I go use the bathroom. The panel keep talking. They keep hosting you guys. It takes a village. Sometimes I have to leave the phone sometimes for an hour. You don't even know it. You just keep it running smooth. So everybody, I think everybody up here, they just keep sitting up there with me. It's not easy now, hosting up here. Aisha told you about a mortgage and stuff like that, her own little journey, what she's going through. You got a mortgage issue, she'll try, just send her something. She'll try to help you out if she can. Thank you guys. If we get to 20,000 likes, I really love it. Tap, tap, tap. Now go ahead, Gary, as you were. As you were.
My question was, I was looking at some bills, and a lot of my names are on the bill are all caps. I know. I heard that's it. Your corporation stuff. Are you separating yourself from your corporate stuff? Is that what's happening here? Is that something that's occurring in this situation here?
Are you separate? Yes, you are actually, because you're representing your corporate self.
Okay. All right. And when I sign, do I sign all lowercase or uppercase first, the first letter, and the rest of it's small? Is that technicality? Is there anything like that in there?
No, just regular. If it's John Doe, it's just John
Got
Doe.
it. All right.
And
Thank
Bree,
you.
to my understanding, when we're doing this type of stuff, because you said you could just sign, when it comes across that stamp, I could just make an autograph. It doesn't have to be legible, just something, even an X, right?
I would write John Doe.
Oh, okay.
Have your name, cancel it out.
Okay, John Doe, gotcha.
You know, not write John Doe, write your name.
Write your real name. Gotcha.
Write your real name. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Write
gotcha.
your first and middle.
Take a screenshot, y'all.
Whoever is here, like, you need to make it your live person here.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
We can only use, well, you want to invoke the UPU for the living.
A screenshot, y'all. Take a screenshot. This is your bill, right, Bree? This is actual bill, right?
Yes, this ain't an actual bill. This is an example of a bill.
I mean, you know what I mean. Your artwork.
You know what's funny is what you just showed everybody is exactly what trustees do at financial institutions. Because normally the trustee for a trust, right, is the authorized representative or the agent of said trust. So all the bills and stuff for the trust goes to the trustee. And that's exactly what the trustee does. They pocket the money from the trust and then they just remit it like that. Similar to that, at least. Exactly what they do. So then the financial institution just makes bank.
Yeah,
That's why it's important to get a trust. You put yourself in trust.
I said don't do credit cards unless you want them closed off, or the only reason you could do a credit card if it's already, the credit card needs to already be closed.
You use your car insurance?
Yes, any bill.
Bree, one more thing. What about the date? What about timing? Because I know in the law, the timing has to be very important. What about timing of the bill? Can you send an old bill and does it have to be current? What? Which bills can you send in? What remittance coupons can you send in?
Oh, I did it on old bills. Yes, it worked.
Oh.
You can print off all, even though if you paid it with cash or however you paid it, you can print them off and do it. Because think about it, when you're on here, there's no statutory on fraud, right? So when you fill out that when you fill out
165.
that paper, and it asks you on here, it asks you right here on that form. Oh crap! Hold on. It asks you on the form, did you lose money? And you're gonna put yes.
Yes.
How long did you have that account? Add it all up. If it's $100,000, $100,000, because what? it asks on the next question, how did you pay? Well, you might have paid cash one time. Maybe you paid debit credit card. I think it's crazy how they say other money order. So that means the post office says this is a what? Other money order. Because they got specific post. Look, right here it says post office money order or money transfer service. This is what I put. I paid other money order. I paid one-time debit credit card. I paid check. I paid money transfer service one time on this account. I hit other, and I list everything to justify this amount.
Other.
Because what Postmaster, what he told me in that, when he saw that, and he told me that he could go back there and check if it's been cashed, that means he could see the account. That means he could see that number right there. Boom.
Now, let's say if I'm doing this with my insurance, will they cut me off afterwards? Do I have to find a new policy, or can I do this month after month?
I've never done it with insurance, but they're committing for mail fraud. So, I don't pay car insurance. I have a bond. So I don't pay. I don't have insurance. I do bonds. So.
You'll have to teach us that.
But I don't know. I don't know why. Why not?
Bonds are insurance, pretty much.
Yeah.
But
You
is
can put
that
your own
monthly
riders in it.
on it, or how does that work? Not to get off topic, but just curious.
I just have my insurance. If I have a $2 million bond, and I wreck, it gets paid for. That's insurance.
Wow. Okay. All right. I'll look into
That was a
that.
gem. That was a gem, because I know you can get a surety bond in case somebody gets arrested. You should already have your own bond anyway. So I know you can apply to insurance. I mean, I have that, but I didn't know you could apply the same bond to auto insurance. I just thought that's when you get out of jail. Well, get out of jail. So, damn, bro, I already have a bond. I didn't know. Oh my God, you just dropped the gem.
Yeah, all insurance are are based off of
You know
bonds.
what? You guys do me a favor. Gift the host. You guys tap. She just dropped the gem. So wait, it is who? Okay, that's a whole nother topic, because everybody should have their own bond insurance anyway. In case you go to jail, you have to go call the bail bondsman, right? You use your own bonds. I had no idea you can use it for insurance. Oh my God, damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that. Wow. All right.
I have a bond. Damn, I didn't know you could use that for insurance as well too. I thought it was only for when you go to jail. You post your own bond.
Yeah.
And it's cheap. It's way cheaper, you guys.
Amazing.
Damn, I didn't know. Ooh, damn, I'm sitting on. I'm paying twice.
Yeah, you go to court, you're standing there, oh, she didn't have insurance, you a lie.
Right, you have your own insurance.
Prove to me this bond ain't enough insurance. Prove to me.
Because I was already a bail bondsman anyway. That's why I knew about it. I was a bail bondsman. It's just it's my license. I can't do everything. I'm trying to do everything, but I can't. But I am a licensed bail bondsman, so.
There you go.
You can do your own surety. So you get ready to go to court, or something happens to somebody, you don't have to try to post bail or post a bond, because you have your own bond. You have your own insurance.
Yeah.
You can do it up to half a
Like
million.
contractors do it.
Well, we should have it, huh?
Like contractors do, like those construction contractors. Like there's a bond. Like it's basically it protects if you mess up the job or whatever. That insurance will pay the whoever's trying to sue.
All came back. Bree, what's all that on there? What's all that stamping on there?
This is how you beat traffic tickets.
Oh my God.
Girl, what the?
I love Bree so much. My God, I'm a new fan.
Bree, my head hurt. Girl, my head hurt. Hold up, stank. Hold up, stank. What's that?
This is how you beat traffic tickets.
And,
What does it say on there?
Screenshot away, y'all. Screenshot away.
I'm already recording everything right now.
This is how you beat.
Bree, you gotta let me get to 200,000 likes first. Bree, you gotta give me a pause. Bree, you gotta help me get to 200,000 likes. Bree, you gotta help me out.
Well, that's just the front. I ain't show the back. Yeah, that's that too. But that's how you beat tolls and tickets.
Damn.
Bree, like, you're amazing.
I send it right back.
Tap the screen, you guys, and see y'all coming in the hood to get this knowledge. Tap the screen. We the regular hood over here. We the regular people. We the regular
Y'all, I gotta end this.
What happened?
I'm tired.
Yeah, you've been here since 3 o'clock this morning. 3 a.m.
It's 3 a.m. here now. I done made it to 3 a.m. here.
Well, we gotta let you go then because it's almost 8 o'clock my time.
Oh, Lord. I'm tired.
Bye, Bree. We gotta go get some stamps now, some post office boxes. Let me know the fact. Let me see. We gotta go buy. We gotta go buy. Let me see. If you don't
I
have
got
it, you
some. I got certified mail. I got to mail out.
when she said stamps, you need blue ink. Hold up. You need blue ink. Let me write this down. You need a post office box. Hold up. You need stamps. You need 1 cent,
Yeah.
2 cents, 3 cents. Y'all help me out. What else we need?
The stamp duty is 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent, 5 cent, $1, $5, $10. Those are all backed by gold.
All those are backed by gold.
And $20.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got stamps. You say get a blue ink pad for your thumbprint. Remember, a blue
Yeah.
ink.
Also, if y'all got court cases, I would definitely get a global stamp too.
You need a blue
What
ink.
was that? One more time.
If you have court cases, get global stamps.
Or get global stamps. Go to the post office. Get global stamps. Hold up. Global. Or get a firm book too. Get a firm book when you register your mail. Get a firm book at the post office. AFFIRM. Get in a firm book.
This is a firm book because y'all gotta be doing it right. This is what a firm book is.
That's in a firm book. You're gonna need that. Or get your green cards. Get your green cards. Get about 100 of them. Green cards. What else you gonna need?
Is the firm book like
This
your
is
log?
what
Is that your
global
records?
stamps look like, y'all. This is what global stamps look like. And just so y'all know, so these global stamps, you see how they're blue, red, and yellow, right? They're capturing. You can literally capture the judge's signature. Like, have y'all ever played Capture the Flag? If you put one of these on the judge's signature, you done captured her into all jurisdictions and cancel out her signature on your court cases.
What the fuck?
I know you didn't.
Now, is that a firm book like your log? Is that your records basically? Like you're
So a
keeping
firm book, this is a firm mailing book for accountable mail. This is how you can invoke the postmaster and make yourself postmaster in certain situations. But y'all can also, if they're acting like they don't do it, you just tell the postmaster to order you one.
Don't let them tear you a sheet out the book either. Get the whole book and give you a sheet.
You can tear the sheet off. Technically, it's fine. Make copies of it and make your own booklet, but
no, let them get that real book.
Let them order these. You can literally tell them to order them for you.
Or you're gonna get copies of your 165 forms. Get copies of that. I'm gonna give you a list. That's all.
No, they can.
I want to make sure that we cannot start this process until we get a PO box. Is that correct? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I said.
This process she just gave us for the PO box.
The process I just gave you, the other process is for if you have an envelope, your bills in an envelope and you didn't open it, and you have a PO box, that's what that process is for. If you don't have a PO box, then you're doing this process.
Okay.
Right here.
Thank you. I just wanted to clarify.
This isn't going to haunt us like down in the future, will it? I mean, like, it's like a fraud or something. It's not going to come back at us, will it?
Why would it come back at you when you
I don't know.
I showed you the law. Y'all
wow.
can't be so. Let me tell y'all something.
Let me
Y'all
help you
can't
out,
be
sis, for a
scared.
minute.
You cannot be scared when you're doing
No, but she gave y'all law. Let me just tell y'all again. She gave y'all law. Let me help you out just for a second because she gave y'all law. And I'm gonna tell you again. She told you to write it down. So it was DMM David Mary 601 mailability 9.0 through 9.15. Write that down. If you're not confident, stay there and read it for a while. But because it's very simple, it tells you what has to be on the mail. Before you get to even reading it, if you're spiritually inclined, go read you some scriptures. Let not your heart be troubled. God does not give you the spirit of fear, but of love and a sound mind.
Yes, I'm telling you, that's
Thank you.
true.
No one has authority over you, your flesh, or your soul. So if you're thinking, "Oh, I can get in trouble," you don't. You way far behind from the game. You got to first
Only
understand that no
person I
man.
fear is God. That's why I do
There
this.
you go. If you don't get that, then you can't even
I don't
start
fear the white man, the black man. I don't
a
fear no man
judge.
on this
None of
damn
that.
earth.
You
No
can't fear
man
no
on this
judge, no
earth,
federal judge, no Supreme Court,
nothing.
no nothing. You cannot. You have to know that God owns you, and there's no higher divinity than Him, and He owns the judges.
The
He
creator.
owns the police
Only fear
officer.
my creator, and they
That's
ain't
right.
create me.
So when y'all start talking about can we get in trouble, there's a spiritual awakening that is behind from what we're here doing in this chat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. I'm not getting on you, and I'm not trying to discourage you from learning. But
I understand. I
Y'all need to
appreciate
get
it.
in there.
okay,
That number one book y'all need to get into is that Bible. They
come
still
on, baby.
literally fight a whole case with
Come
the
on,
Bible
baby.
in court.
That is
They're trying to get y'all so far from it. Think about it. Like, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Even, let's say, I just believe in God to a certain extent. Okay, this is what you can't deny. I'm gonna tell y'all like this: if I was Satan, okay, if I was Satan, Satan was so jealous of us. He was so jealous. He's like, God, why? Why you like them so much, basically? If I was so jealous, wouldn't I try everything to disrupt and go against God? I want them to worship me. Wouldn't I get you at birth?
Yep.
Wouldn't I get you at birth? Wouldn't I get you in the schools, how they teach you? Wouldn't I take what God already freed you from and make you think you had to pay for it?
Mm.
Wouldn't I take that from you? Wouldn't I mirror everything that He does and I say, oh, we know this is to be good, but I say, hey, no, that's bad. What's good is bad and what's bad is good. Wouldn't I flip everything? Think about it.
Yep.
Nobody, when you came on this earth and your mama and your mama's mama came on this earth, did she really look? Man created these systems.
Yep.
Man created it. Did you even think to check if man is a liar?
Yep.
Did you? You just believed him off the rip.
Yep. We were trained to think.
You just believed him off the rip because mama was doing it and her mama was doing it and he created more. Man, at one point in time, man said it was okay to hang people. It was a law. It was law. Man said it was okay to tell black people that they weren't the Aboriginal. They flipping everything. It's right before your eyes.
And don't forget, they said it was okay to sleep with 6-year-old babies.
Yeah, they said this was okay. This was law. This was written law.
Yeah.
This was law, and you out here fearing the very people that blinded your mama, made her work to her death, made your grandmama work to her death, made your great-grandmama work to your death? Are you kidding me?
Talk shit, Bree. Talk that shit, Bree. Speak it, love. Speak it.
You kidding me? You gonna question somebody who talks, the good book talks of love. The good book talks of understanding. Love thy brother. Question man. He even tell you question man.
Thank you for doing this. I really appreciate you. Open up my eyes at least. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
And just to tag on, because that makes so much sense. If y'all look up the word principalities, the Bible says he's talking about principalities. Y'all know what principalities are? Anybody in the comments know what principalities are? Anybody? Okay. Principalities are the government and the courts. The Bible rebuked them. So what does that mean? If you fall to something the Bible is rebuking, you giving them authority. They have none. You have to give it. They have no authority. That means the courts, the courts, Supreme Court, like we just saying, it doesn't matter. if you're trying to take my house, I'll see you in Senate. I'll see you in the Supreme Court behind what is mine, because God gave me that covenant. Not a human. God gave me that covenant. How did I get it? I didn't do it by myself. If you have something, God bless you with it. In order to lose it, you have to give it away. Even if somebody tell you to leave, I can leave from there, but I'm not granting or donating you that. I'm still supposed to fight for it. So we have to give authority over things. Even giving up is a form of authority.
Yes. Y'all
Thank you.
out
Thank
here.
you, Aisha. You gave me chill, girl.
It's real. It's real. He said they literally these evil entities out here, demonic entities took something. They're trying so bad to capture your soul.
Right.
They're literally trying so bad.
That's why
And
as
they're
soon as
revving it up more and more, more and more. Everybody should have been. What they didn't expect, though, I'm gonna tell you what they didn't expect. When 2020 hit, and y'all know what came out, everybody was trying to get that thing in their arm. And they was trying to get all that stuff. They were messing with your DNA. They were messing with you. But what they didn't count on was that everybody was gonna see what they should have did was still kept things kind of open. But see, people sat in themselves, and that a lot of people started reading. A lot of people got
Somebody got
quiet.
denied their insurance policy because they took that V thing in their arm. They got denied because they said that's a.
I'm telling
Yeah, they
you,
said
it was to get
experiment.
you. It was to go. It literally was
You're
telling
right.
you. While they were doing that, I literally found forms. I found forms for people in the military to fill out so they didn't have to get it. Forms for people to literally, there were forms out there. It's like people didn't see that. Even when you register your child in school, I have children. I fill out forms every time. Like, no, there is literally exemptions to them getting these things. Did you know? Every time I sign my kids up, if they want to go to public school, I homeschool them. But they like, Mom, we want friends. But still, like when I had them in public school, I don't use their birth certificate to sign them up. I use the Bible.
Wow.
I use their Bible as birth certificate. It literally says it in very, very small fine print that you can use a Bible.
Wow. Yeah, because when you're born, apparently as soon as you're born, that birth certificate is they make you a corporation. Like they basically take you out of your soul. They take your soul and they make you an entity or something like
That's
that.
exactly what they're doing. They're already saying you're dead. Y'all are out in the water. Y'all ain't even alive.
Yeah.
Y'all are out in the water still. Y'all ain't even been brought onto land. And what they're creating, when they put your feet on that paper, they're creating a death certificate. They're saying you're dead. You're a dead entity.
Go straight to the Bible. It should call your soul plate.
Yeah, y'all remember Bibles? Y'all, that's why I invest
Maritime law,
in.
exactly.
That's why
Maritime law.
I invest in the kind of Bibles. These Bibles right here. Let me show y'all. These Bibles right here. I invest in these. These Bibles.
Which version is that?
You can put your
That birth,
certificate of marriage.
Wow.
You don't have to have the state involved in your marriage. It's supposed to be you, your husband, and God. But they got God, you, your husband, and the state.
Right.
It's supposed to be here. You can go and fill this out, record it at the office, and boom, this is now your marriage certificate and the bond. You can do your family here, your family lineage here. This right here, can make you of the land right here. Right here, you can do your all the marriages, recorded marriages, births, and adoptions right here. And they will take this. You can take this Bible
Wow.
to court and fight. Use these words. He set it up for you. How y'all believe there's no God?
Wow.
Set this whole system up. Man is telling y'all his number one goal is to get y'all souls.
Wow.
That's it. His number one goal.
You gave me chills right now.
Girl, I was like, I just dropped it to you. Witness, young lady.
His number one goal.
I didn't even know this existed. Thank you. Wow.
There's number one, and he don't want you to know this exists. They're gonna keep putting out on Google, don't do this. They're gonna keep flagging you. They're gonna keep saying, don't say this. They're gonna keep. But when your mama's mama, this is what they were doing.
Tap, y'all.
When
Please
they,
tap. And
when they came over here and started taking the babies and the land from the Indians and everything, they were taking Bibles. They were taking the Bibles. You know why? They were taking them. They was in history, y'all. I've seen it. It's in the Library of Congress. They take it. There's so many lies out here. I'm telling y'all.
Damn.
I'm telling y'all.
Bree,
They were
thank you so
taking
much.
the Bible. How do y'all think the Amish people out here doing what they do?
Oh, good
Come
point.
on, y'all.
Good point.
Come on. There's got to be a different way. The Amish out here thriving. I stayed in Pennsylvania. I
Yep.
seen they out there thriving.
Yep.
And the government don't interfere whatsoever.
Wow.
They're out there having their babies out in the fields and still working.
Right.
Ain't paying nobody's taxes.
Okay.
Think about it. Y'all stuck in the system.
Yep.
They ain't do all that.
Wow.
Our
This
parents.
is enlightening. I got enlightened.
No, they didn't know. You know, we became a slave at birth. They titled us to the government. You know, we didn't. It's not on us. You know, we didn't know. It's
Yep.
up to us to get out the matrix. We didn't know our parents did what they did, and we're here now. You know.
Yeah, we didn't know we had slave masters. Basically, like it's what it is. It's they bounded us. We became slaves to them. Sad.
The thing is, y'all don't have to get completely, because there's benefits, right? There's benefits to being an actual American and not being a part of the United States.
Right.
There's benefits because it's ours anyways. It's beautiful here in America.
Yep.
People on the outside of the world, when they looking at us, they look at us like we're stupid and we're fools, and it's because we're lost. It's because we're lost. If you've been well traveled, then you know how they look at us. Hell, they get the news before we get the news about us.
Yeah.
And they looking at us. It's because we're lost. They're like, man, y'all don't even know. Y'all the chosen ones. Y'all don't even know. They got y'all so going against because of races, you know, and they want us so bad to start a civil war right now. They want us so bad to start a civil war right now between each other.
Yep.
But if you read that book, the same book that I read, that Bible, shit, we all come from the same place. Because when that flood came, it was the 3 Noah's sons. It's just because the only reason why we look different is because if you believe in the Bible, there's only 3. We came from 3 brothers and their wives. There's it.
Yep.